Say hello to the 2021 Acura TLX, and if this car drives as good as it looks, then the competition had better watch their backs. Yes, if there's one area where the TLX definitely earns a Most Improved badge, it's the design. The new car is longer, wider, and lower than its predecessor, and rides on a brand new platform. Most importantly, Acura says there are about 7 more inches of dash-to-axle ratio, which gives the TLX a slightly more rear-wheel drive appearance. Of course, the TLX isn't rear-wheel drive, but I'll get to that in a minute. The TLX is low and wide and has a really great stance. There's awesome detail in the body surfacing, and I think the TLX will look great out on the road. The new TLX marks the return of Acura's Type S line, and this higher performance model is set apart with its honkin' set of quad exhaust pipes, 20-inch wheels, and black rear spoiler. Every TLX comes with LED lighting, both front and rear, and the standard versions of the car use 18 or 19-inch wheels, depending on trim. The Type S will be powered by a brand new turbocharged 3-liter V6, which will be paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission and Acura's super handling all-wheel drive. No, Acura hasn't said how much power the V6 will make, though I do hear it'll be well over 300 horsepower. Meanwhile, other TLX models will use a 2-liter turbocharged inline-4 with 272 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. A 10-speed automatic is standard with this engine, as is front-wheel drive, though all-wheel drive is optional. Acura is giving the 2021 TLX a double wishbone front suspension, which replaces the old car's McPherson strut setup, and both the Advance and Type S models will come with adaptive dampers. Drivers will also be able to set their own parameters for things like the steering, transmission, throttle, and dampers, thanks to a new individual drive mode accessed by that big old dynamic mode dial on the center stack. Inside the TLX, Acura has made great strides to really zhuzh up the cabin, with things like real metal on the door speakers, open pore wood, and soft leather surfaces. The relatively thin A-pillars allow for great visibility from the driver's seat, and the rear seats are large enough to accommodate most adults. Back up front, Acura's latest multimedia system is housed on a 10.2-inch screen above the dash, controlled by the company's True Touch interface trackpad on the center console, which isn't my favorite thing in the world, but it's certainly better than the touchpad you'll get in any new Lexus. Other tech goodies include a 7-inch color display in the gauge cluster, a 10.5-inch head-up display, and a number of driver assistance features, including a new traffic jam assist, which combines adaptive cruise control and lane keeping tech to make your highway commutes easier. Acura says the TLX will start around $35,000 when it hits dealerships this fall, but if you want the more powerful and more expensive Type S, you'll have to wait until the spring. So, is the TLX hot or not? Does it finally have what it takes to stand up to the Audi A4, BMW 3 Series, and Mercedes-Benz C-Class? We'll find out more when we get to drive the TLX later this year, so be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss that video. In the meantime, you can find lots of photos and details about the 2021 Acura TLX over on theroadshow.com.